Teen Activity Kit.
Hi, and welcome to our new Teen Activity Kit, Pressed Flower Bookmarks. First, you will want to press your flowers. How do you find flowers? You can pick up some at the store, or from your garden, or from nature itself. You will want to find a decent sized book, and you will need some paper. I like to use parchment paper. I use a large piece of parchment paper and fold it down the middle. And I open my book towards the middle and I set my parchment paper inside. And then I arrange my flower petals on the parchment paper. Then I shut the paper and then the book on top of the flowers. And then I grab some weights or more books to set them on top. Usually, I leave the flowers in the book until the next day. When I take them out, they are nice and flat. If you want to dry your flowers even more, you can use an iron on the folded paper. Place the folded paper with the flowers inside on your ironing board, and then set your iron to low. Go back and forth over the paper. In about 15 seconds, you should see a noticeable difference in the flower petals. The heat will help drive out the rest of the moisture from the petals. Just let them cool before using them. Now it's time to make a bookmark. You're supplied with some crafting paper and yarn, but you can make bookmarks out of anything. Usually, just to be snazzy, I like to laminate two different pieces of paper together. Usually a stiffer piece of paper for the back and then a decorative piece in the front. I'll put a thin coat of glue on the thin piece of paper and then stick it to the thicker piece and then let it dry. Sometimes I'll put this under a press as well so that it remains flat. If you would like to, you can trim your bookmark into a funky shape. You can cut the corners off for a rounded edge. You could stitch around the edges with decorative thread. You could do many things to make a bookmark your own. After the paper is dry, lay it out and start carefully placing the petals on the bookmark to start creating your design. Once you have your design in mind, it's time to glue. You will want to find a toothpick or a very fine brush to add glue in the center of the back of the flower. So lightly press the flower into place. These flower petals will be very thin and very fragile, so it is important to take your time and to be certain you know where you're placing it. Once your design is done, you have many other options. You can leave it as is, or you can add a layer of decoupage over the entire bookmark to give it some extra strength, or to make it shiny, or to give it a crackly look, depending on the type of decoupage you use. Lastly, what I will do is punch a hole near the top to add some yarn. I thread the yarn through the hole, and then I quickly make a braid just so that I have a tassel that comes out from the top of the book while I'm using the bookmark. I hope you all find this to be an interesting exercise in exploring the flowers around you, and that you know that you can always take nature inside and be creative. If you'd like to share your finished bookmarks with the library, please tag us on social media so that we can take a look at them as well. Until next time, keep crafting, keep being creative, and enjoy the new spring weather.